What's up, y'all? It's your man, that dude, bringing you guys another video. Giving out subscriptions down below. Go hit that button. I'd appreciate it. So, with Ahiru no Sora now over, at least season 1 over, I thought it'd be cool to make a few quick videos about the best players on Kuzu High. So that'd be your Sora, Chiaki, Kenji, Shigeyoshi, and Momoharu. Just make some videos about those players and the positions they play and their strengths in relation to their positions and the roles I think they'll play on the team going forward. And since it's my favorite character, the character I'm going to start with is Chiaki. Chiaki started out as the team's point guard, but then had to transition to being a more point forward because basically Sora has to be the team's point guard because Sora is so short, and the opposing team's point guard is going to be the player that Sora could most easily guard just because of the size matchup. So with that, Chiaki had to move to the point forward position. Now, if you are not familiar with basketball, a point forward is usually a small forward or power forward who takes on a lot of passing responsibilities. And so with your small forward being someone who plays mostly in the intermediate range and then perimeter, and your power forward who plays in the intermediate range and post. Now, it seems that Chiaki plays more of a power forward point forward position, so he's more going to be in the post and passing from the post area. And what this allows Chiaki to do is use his prodigious passing abilities and really unlock the true potential of players like Kenji and players like Sora. Because, more so Sora than Kenji, because Sora is so short, he has a hard time gaining separation from the defense with just his dribbling and penetration abilities. And with having a point forward who can pass as well as Chiaki, he can pass the ball into the post to Chiaki, and then that allows Sora to run around without the ball, maybe run around some screens, and then gain separation that way. And he can trust that Chiaki will hit him with a very timely and accurate pass where he can go up and shoot just off the catching the pass. So with Chiaki in the post, when you pass the ball down to the post, so you play to a player like Chiaki, the defense has to then turn and acknowledge that the ball is behind them. Your perimeter defenders have to then turn and acknowledge that the ball is behind them in the post. And so that would allow a perimeter offensive player to maybe use that advantage, a quick, split second where the defense isn't looking at them or their concentration is elsewhere, and use that to their advantage where they can run around the court and gain separation that way. It also collapses the defense. So if that player, if your point forward in the post is an offensive matchup, it's an offensive mismatch, which Chiaki has the potential to be someone who could score points on his own, that might also draw a double team. So another perimeter defensive player has to come and help out on Chiaki, and then that will also allow for another one of Kuzu's players to maybe, if their defender is double teaming, that would allow that offensive player for Kuzu to not have a defender in that moment. He has free range of the court because his defender went to go double team. Now, that doesn't last long. You have to really act quickly. If your defender goes to double team, you don't have all day to sit back there and decide what you're going to do. This kind of has to be a quick moment. But since Chiaki has like a photographic memory, he can memorize everybody's positions on the court. He is well suited to take advantage of those double teams and take advantage of the lapses in judgment of the defense and pass out from the post. And passes from the post open up 3-point shots. And that is probably going to be Kuzu's strength going forward, at least with Sora and Kenji. Sora more so than Kenji, because Sora is such a great shooter. He needs someone in the post who can pass out the ball to him and really unlock his true shooting potential. And when it comes to Kenji, is more so someone passing from the post to him on his drive. So Kenji can pass into Chiaki, run by his man when he doesn't have the ball. So it's a lot easier to run by somebody when you're not having to dribble a basketball. So he can pass into Chiaki, run by his man. He can trust that Chiaki is going to give him a pass that allows him to easily go up for a layup. So these are the ways that Chiaki can unlock the potential of Sora and Kenji, and also other players on the court. Don't get me wrong. Having Chiaki's passing ability is also great for Momoharu, also great for Shigeyoshi. But the point forward position specifically unlocks your perimeter offensive players, and so that is what Chiaki's major role will be going forward. He would just unlock the true potential of players like Sora and Kenji, and that is the importance he brings to the team and the position where his abilities play into his position. That's all I have for you guys in this one. If you liked the video, hit that thumbs up. If you didn't, let me know why in the comments, and if you're so inclined, subscribe. I'd appreciate it.